Alright, I'm gonna speed run this trade recap. I already did it, but I'm gonna make a few changes with my channel because I don't want my face in there. So, hence why I changed my profile picture. I have no subscribers, however, it doesn't matter. Alright, so looking on the 4 hour going in today, we are mixed buys. This was an inverse at the time. However, in my opinion, we were mixed buys. We had this high time frame fair value gap. We kind of had a rejection out of it going into the morning. So that's what I was kind of basing my trade off of. And we're like trading up into it. However, if you go down to the 1 hour, we had this new week opening gap, and we have all this low resistance liquidity. So I wanted to see price maybe trade into this 4 hour gap, maybe come down 15-minute. However, we have all these stacked highs, stacked session highs. Nowhere really where I would want to see price reverse. Maybe higher as we did, close lower, and then get a continuation off of 15-minute down there, because I think I was a little more bullish. But on days like today where your bias is neutral, you need to let price pick a side before you can trade. And that's exactly what I did, and I'm glad I did it, because if I'm being honest, I got up late and I got up late, which I shouldn't be doing. I should be going to bed somewhat early, getting up and running, or just getting up, put some water in my face, maybe drink like a cup of coffee or tea, and then head to the charts, journal, pre-market, and just have a good headspace going into the day. So, on the 15-minute, I realized that we traded down some areas of rejection that I would have liked to see with these two 15-minute gaps. Most likely this one, because this one was already tapped into pre-market. Or, again, maybe this gap with this liquidity resting inside of it. However, we get an S&T at London lows. ES took it. Here, I'll take this off. We get an S&T London lows, this low, and price has an immediate reversal. On the 5-minute, you can see that we are accumulating. We get a distribution, or we get a manipulation, and then we get the distribution leg. So price is going to hit this 2.5. It's 2.5. Come on. Where the frick is it? Price is going to hit this 2.5 leg. Definitely. And I already said that ES, I think, will come up here today. Yeah, you had multiple entries on NQ. I mean, this is literally what you wait for every day on the market, and it never comes. But it finally did, so that's really nice. But again, yeah, I waited for this. It's on SMT. I wanted to see this 5-minute close, at least like right here. But again, you never get that in trading. You never get your perfect setup. So you have to be patient. And what was I? I was patient. I saw this next 5-minute candle rip straight up to take profit. And I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not going to get a setup. However, again, I'm patient. I drew out a 5-minute fair value gap. I saw this 1-minute gap, or 1-minute order block, kind of get respected. Let's trade this up for this video. On ES, we get a perfect tap of OT right here, get wicks. So honestly, I know that this is like how kind of A-Val trades. If you have conviction, you might as well take something like this with no drawdown. However, I took a 30-second, wanted price to hit these equal highs. They did to complete this sell model. This is a moneymaker sell model. It's very obvious that this is a moneymaker sell model. You have liquidity, you get this trade up, you trade into 50% of this leg, I think. And then you set price higher. So that's my trade video. Thank you guys for watching.